how many companies are using this technology, more rapidly? Because the more that we talk, the more ideas come into my mind about how it could be used, both applications B2B, B2C. And it makes sense that people would at least want to try it and see, if this actually works. And I would assume if they tried it enough times and in testing that it would work and they would be hooked. Um, so
We're
to
hoping for
me,
that.
I mean, I would assume that all the big companies are using it because they are really wanting to see what's in the data because they have a lot of other trends that they have to map, more so than just marketing. What's the middle market look like for, and even the enterprise market? I mean, what's the adoption rate on something like this?
Yeah, so I would tell you that the reality is, even though the technology is about 4 years old,
Mm,
most people don't know about it.
yeah.
And I would, not to sound in any way prejudiced. I mean, I think that your folks like Google,
Hmm.
who have had a product which has been the, de facto default for measurement. Most of our clients will still rely on that because it's what they're used to, right? They understand how to read and interpret the data.
Hmm.
Anytime you introduce new technology, there's always a little bit of a reluctance to embrace it fully. But those that have done so have been very pleased because our level of visibility is far greater than anything else that we use. So I would tell you, our clients tend to be folks who are willing and interested in embracing technology. The
Okay.
other side of this, I'd be ignorant if I didn't bring this up, is when we present this a lot of times for the first time to certain clients, they're like, "How is this legal? Right? This can't
Yeah.
possibly be
Yeah.
compliant. You
I was
can't
getting
do
there.
you can't do this, right? There's no way that our attorneys will allow you to do that." And so you have a lot more hurdles to jump through.
Hmm.
Um, our folks at Marriott, put us through the ringer and met with a lot of attorneys and a lot of compliance, and we had to make sure that we were walling off U.S. residents versus residents in any other location because compliance with GDPR is much different than compliance from a U.S. perspective.
Sure.
But we're very very aware of that, right? So we have attorneys on our staff that are constantly monitoring what's occurring in state by state compliance requirements. So we're following that closely. But I would tell you that the bigger corporations recognize that there's a bit of a landmine that you have to navigate. So it can be a 6 to 9 month process to go through legal compliance, regulatory, and procurement. So it tends to be the smaller, more nimble that say, "I got it, right? I understand. We've done our due diligence. We're comfortable with it. You're using publicly available information." They embrace it. They deploy it. They have no problems with it.